In today's video, I'll be showing you how to use ChatGPT and some other AI tool and extension to rank on Google without you going through the stress. I'll be showing you the whole process. This is a guide that is very easy to do. So let's dive in. So the first thing you need to do is to head over to ChatGPT. Then under ChatGPT, just click on this place you see Explore GTPs. So once you click on it, now you need to search for SEO. So once you search for SEO, there are several tools you will see here for SEO. So I will just advise you go to SEO blog GTP. Now just click on Start Chart. So once you click on Start Chart, the next thing you want to do is you want to tell it what you have in mind. Like, what do you have in mind to write about? So I want to write about best food and all those other things. Now before you start writing, this is what you need to do. You need to do your keyword research. Now, how do you do your keyword research and why do you need to do keyword research? Now, you need to take note of what people are searching for before you can now start writing a blog post. And how do you do that? The best way to do this, from what I've noticed, is just go to Google, go to the places where people search for information very well. People use Google. So, depending on your niche, now let's say you are into food processing, so you need to search for food or the best food processing factory or something, depending on what you are doing in food processing. Now, if you're into maybe you're into product review, you just have to search for the name of the product and review and see what is trending. Now, there are other websites I'll be showing you in this video. So let's just search, because I'm into I myself, I'll be using the hotel and booking system, that is for rental system, as a case study in this video. So what you need to do is just go to um and I'm based in Nigeria, so I just search for shortlet apartment in Abuja. So I be specific because that's where the company I'm going to be working for in this video is based. Now, since I have searched for this, the next thing I want you guys to take note of in Google search, because many people don't look at that area, so is for you to scroll down. Once you scroll down, there's this area in Google search called people also search. So this is the first step in doing or writing any blog post or article. First, you have to look at what people are searching for. Now, what did I search for? I searched for shortlet in Abuja. And what are people searching for? What led me to this place is shortlet in Abuja. Take note of that. Now, when I come down to people also search, I saw all this stuff. I saw where is the cheapest place in Abuja, uh, where is the best area to live in Abuja, where do expats live in Abuja, what's the most expensive area in Abuja. These are the things I saw. Now, there is this tool known as detailed SEO that you can use to extract these people also search. So what you need to do, you need to head over to your Chrome web store. So once you head over to your Chrome web store, just search for detailed SEO extension. You will see it. So because it's installed, that's why you're seeing removed here. So once you do that, now you need to go over here and click on extract. Now there are different levels in extracting this. So let's just say I'm going with the third level for this video. You can go with the fifth level. So once you click on third level, if you notice there is a small rolling icon here that is rolling. So once this is done, it will download that in an Excel format. So once you download that, if you notice it has been downloaded. If you notice, this is shortlet in Abuja. So this is it. So once you download it, you just open this file. So you go over to ChatGPT. So once you head over to ChatGPT, you have to give it your prompt. So let me show you the prompt, the way I will do the prompt, and I will just read the prompt for you guys. Now what I will do is I will open the Excel file one side and also open, so that I can show you how I will generate the prompts. So once you do that, you just come here to your Excel, copy all this, Control C, then you come here, paste it. So if you notice, I said I want to write a blog post on shortlet apartments in Abuja. I want it to feature these keywords within the post. Where is the cheapest place to live in Abuja? Then I'll come back to the next place. I can come back and copy this other one too. paste it. So just like that, come back here and copy this other one like this, paste it. I can also come back here, copy this, paste it. So once you've done this, you can continue doing that. So what I would just advise is, once you continue doing that, the next thing you want to do is to tell the AI that I want you to follow this Google standard. There's a Google standard called the EEAT standard. The EEAT standard means you are showing Google that you are an expert, you have experience, you are an authority in that area, and you are trustworthy. The doctor explaining your sickness and telling you medicine to go for, and why he's telling you to go for those medicine, will make you know that this doctor is an expert in that area. But imagine the doctor is stammering and trying to tell you things and you're not getting anything from it. It's just like he does not even know what he's saying. You don't want to stay there. So the same thing with Google, and the same thing with the user or the searcher coming into your website to read. Imagine you go into a website and you're not getting what you want. You will have to leave that website, right? So this will now increase the bounce rate. I'll be explaining these terms and other terms in subsequent videos I'll be creating. So let's just go into this. Once you do this, now once you want to do is, once you've written all these things, so you have to tell it that I want you to use the Google EEAT standard, thereby meeting the user's search intent. Now, because every user have a search intent and you want them to this to meet this user search intent, make this article or post well structured, and give the or follow not give follow the best SEO practices. So just with that, you are good to go. You just click on enter here. So just click on this so that it will start generating. So I can close this now and open this to the fullest. Now look at what it just generated. So if you notice, it's giving us what they call the shortlet apartment Abuja, the intro, what are shortlet apartments. So these are what he is following, like that, with several things. So you want to give us first, then it's now going to start writing it. Now once it has given you this, the next thing you want to do is to tell it uh, use a plain text, and also um, proceed. Now this is it. So it has proceeded. Shortlet apartment in Abuja, a comprehensive guide. This is the title of the blog post. So you see, it started with what are shortlets, and this is it. So it has to even tell the person first what shortlet. That's why I said you are using the ChatGPT tool to do this. So please take note, and it is generating. Now it has started. Now just go on and tell it continue. So this is like a break. So once you tell it continue, it will continue from the next part. So once it continues from the next part, it will also give you an FAQ section. This is why I love this AI tool. So it will also give you an FAQ section. And please take note, the FAQ section also is featured in Google. Let me show you what I'm saying. So let's come here. Now, if you come here to this place, if you look at this, there's an area called the FAQ section. Let me show you what I'm saying in Google search. So let's say I come here under Google. There's this area, you see, where do most foreigners live in Abuja? Now this is another area. Now apart from that, there is, you see, this other area too. So people also search. Now these are people also search, and the FAQ area is featured within Google. So this is what I just want you to take note of, right? So it means if you have a website and the website also have an FAQ section, so it will help your own website to rank on Google. So you can just tell it to continue. So because it's dividing the blog post into three parts. Now, once you have these three parts, this is where you now copy this systematically, part by part, section by section, and place it in your website. So let's just go with this. So let's see what it has generated. So once it finished this generation, I would just copy it and paste it in my WordPress website. Now it is done with it. Now I can also say add an F add an FAQ section. So this is a frequently asked question. So you see, so it is answering this question, the frequently asked question about that. So once it has answered, this is just 5 FAQs. So what I need to do is I need to copy this area and go over to my website. Now, once you go over to your website, please, there is something I want you guys to take note of. For you to start ranking on Google, you need to make sure your website is connected to Google Search Console. So Google Search Console is a place where you take analytics of what is happening to your website. If your website is working well, if it is not working well, if the content you're writing is indexable or not indexable. In Google Search Console, you can also submit your sitemap. Now, sitemap is a well-structured detail of your website on how your website is, pages that are relevant, and pages that are blog posts. You can submit everything to Google. Once you submit it on Search Console, Google will now get to know. So that anytime you write a blog post, automatically Google takes to see if the blog post is indexable, and if it is not indexable, Google tells you, you get a notification, and you can now go and fix it and make sure you address the issue that is making it not indexable. Now, for you to do this thing, I know it will look as if I'm speaking, oh, connecting to Google now will be very hard. No, you just need to install a plugin called Yoast SEO. So let's go to my WordPress website. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's say I go to my WordPress website. I'll go to where you see plugins. Now from my plugins, I'll click on add new plugin because I want to add a new plugin. If you notice, these are my traffic. If you notice, that's my traffic. Now, if you come to this add new plugin, I already have it installed. Just search for Yoast SEO. So once you search for Yoast SEO, this is it. I already have it installed, so it is activated. If you see, it's active, right? So since it is active, I've done that. So what you need to do once you head over, if you have not done this before, I'm just only going to guide you. So just go to this place you see Yoast, go to this place you see settings under Yoast. So once you go to settings under Yoast, you have to go to site connection. So just come to this place, you see site connection. So let's say I want to connect my website to Google. I've already connected it. That's why you're seeing this link. So let's say I want to connect it to Bing or other search engine like Bing, Baidu, and the rest. So what you just need to do is just click on this place. You see Bing Webmaster Tool. So once you click on Bing Web, I'm just trying to show you a sample. It's also similar to that of Google. So just click on this place. You see Get Started. Then you can connect with your Microsoft account. I don't want to sign in with my or my Google account. Let me just go with Google account. Then I'll click on, I'll continue with my name, George David, George Digitals, right? So if you are getting value from this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Just click on continue here. Now, once you click on continue, please take note. Uh, This is my Bing for a website I created. So if you want to add another one, just come here to this place. You see add site. I don't have this site connected. Now you can also say import from Google or add manually. So let's say I have already connected my website to Google. I can just import, since this website is connected to Google already. That is this one here. This hotel is for my client. Since it's already connected to Google, Onyx Hotel and Apartment, I can just import the data into this, or I can add the website manually. How do I do that? Let me show you the manual method. Then you just come here, Control A, Control C, copy the website URL, paste the website URL here. So just paste the website URL.com without any long stuff. So just the name of the website.com, click on add. So once you click on add, now there are several ways you can verify the site. What you need to do, just come to this place, you see HTML meta tag. Just click on copy. So you have to copy this tag. Then you go back to this area and paste it inside here. Control V. This is also the same thing you will do for Google. So once you paste it, just scroll down, just close this and click on save changes. So once you click on save changes, this website has been connected to Bing, but you have to verify it on Bing. So once you go back to Bing, just click on verify. So once you click on verify, So it will be fetching to see if the website has been connected successfully. So once it is connected successfully, you can now go on and start writing your blog post and indexing it. Now, let's say you are also having difficulties like this. Now, they said tag not found before body. Make sure the place, and you're not seeing it, maybe it's showing you this. You can just click on cancel here and also go back to this place. Come back to this area. Try it again. It will take a little while for it to be connected. So once you try it, then you can just go back to your website and let's continue there. So once you've connected your website to Bing and the rest webmaster tools, the next thing you need to do is to come to this place you see blog posts under your WordPress site, then click on add new post. So once you click on add new post, that post you've been able, or just that post you've been able to generate now, you can now copy it and use it in your blog site. So you just go back to ChatGPT, and if you remember, this is where we started the whole thing. So this is the stuff. I'll just copy this. I'm not copying everything like that, so I'll just copy some part. Uh, so let me just copy to this area. So I want to copy them part by part. So I'll just copy to that area. Then I'll go to the next part and copy. So I'll Control C here. I'll come here to my website. I'll just Control V. Under this place, you see add title, just paste. So once you paste, you just go back also to um just go back also to ChatGPT. So let me bring it here. So you go back to ChatGPT, then you scroll down again and copy from the next part. So you just copy this next part again. So you copy, Control C, then you go back to your site. You just click under here, just enter. So Control V, you paste it. So once you paste, you just scroll under again. So you go back to ChatGPT, go to the third section. Now copy this area, Control C, then you come back here, you paste. So you go back again to this area, and what you need to do is, this is the FAQ section. So what you need to do is just copy this frequently asked question here, FAQ, Control C, then go back to your site, Control V. Now, once you paste this, there's something I want you guys to take note of. If you want your website to be searchable on Google, the FAQ section, there's what they call accordion in WordPress, accordion. So how do you add this? Just put a slash and put ACCO. So this is the first thing you see, accordion. Just click on it. Now this accordion is like this Google search snippet. Let me just show you what I'm saying so that you see what I'm saying. Now if you go back to Google at the top, I don't know if you notice. So how does the accordion work? It's just like you see the title, where is the rich people live or reside in Abuja. If you click on it, it will reveal, it will now reveal the answer for you. So you have your title, which is the question. Then inside the button you are clicking here, you have the answer, the question, the answer. So this is what I want to create also in my website. So I'll just come back here, search for accordion. Let me just click on the first one here. So once I select that, so this is where I will now add the title of the question. So once I add the question, then I can now put the answer. So how do I do that? I'll go back to ChatGPT, copy the first question, which is this: where do people reside in Abuja? Let me just copy everything like this. Control C. So I'll come back to my site. Then I'll come to this place you see. I'll paste. But I don't want the question and the answer to be together. I'll just cut out the question. So I'll click on this plus button. So once I click on this plus button, I'll click on this add block. So once I click on add block, I'll click on add paragraph. So once I click on add paragraph, I'll just paste this. So it means once somebody click on this minus sign up, it will close. This will open it. This will close it, just like you saw on Google, right? Hope you guys are following. If you are gaining value from this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So this is what I will be doing for the next area. Just copy this also. Control C, then go back and do that. Hope you guys understand the whole thing, right? So this is what you just need to do. Now, once you've done with adding the FAQ section, the next thing you want to do, you want to optimize this blog post. Somebody will say, optimize how? Now, you've written this blog post, you have to create what they call the meta description, add images and some things too. So let me show you how to do that. On the top right corner of your website, you see a article, small icon there showing you. Click on it. So once you click on it, you have to now put what your focus key phrase is. So your focus key phrase will now be what you want, that like the search term. So let's say my focus keyword for this is short let apartment in Abuja, which is this. So I'll just copy it, Control C, then I'll come here and paste it inside this area. So once you paste it inside that area, now please take note, there's something I want you to take note of. Let me remove it. If you notice, this is showing red. There's this place you see SEO analysis is showing red. Then once I paste this, it will change to orange. Now my goal for me to optimize this is for me to change this red to the red from the red to orange, from orange to green. Now how do I do that? Very simple. I'll go to this place you see SEO analysis. I'll scroll down. Under this SEO analysis, if you notice, they said six. I have a six problem. The first is key phrase distribution, and I have to use the premium for me to get this, and I told you everything I'll be using in this video is completely free. So what I would do is, where you see this place, you see outbound link. I have to put an outbound link. So what is an outbound link? An outbound link is a link that is taking people away from a website to another people's website. Meaning, let's say I have this website like a source, I can now reference them as my outbound link. Now, images, I don't have an image. I have to put an image, internal link, meta description, and also key phrase in subheading and the rest, right? So I have to put that in this consideration. What I would just need to do is, I would need to structure my website very well for it to rank on Google. So I have to put all this into place. Now, once you scroll down, please take note. Once you scroll down to the bottom of your website, all this same thing you are seeing, Yoast SEO, that I'm showing you from the right hand side, you can also see it under the website. So what you need to do is you scroll down. Once you scroll down, this place you see meta description, you have to provide a meta description. Now, what a meta description? Let me go to Google and show you that. Now, if you look at every time you search for something on Google, there is this area where you see a small snippet like this. So this, like under the website search, if you notice, as I search for short let apartment in Abuja, if you notice, you see this place, you see short flats, all these are called meta description. Now this is like a small snippet of what the post or what the article contains. So you have to also provide that here. So what I will just do, I'll just go back to the top and copy maybe to this place. And please, it's not just going to be a very long stuff. Some people want to write meta description and they want to write the whole article back inside it. No, a meta description is not supposed to be more than 160 characters. So you just paste it here. And if it is too long, if you notice it is showing orange, and I don't want it to be that for that, so I can just take away some stuff here like this. I want it to be green. So this is it. This is my achieve. I want it to be green. And also, please take note, anything you put at the top of this your focus key phrase. If you notice, my focus key phrase is short let apartment in Abuja, so I have to copy this in Abuja too and add it to my beginning or the entrance of my that is in the opening sentence of my introduction. So after fixing the meta description, which I've shown you how to do, then the next thing you want to do is also focus on these other problems you're seeing: the outbound link, the images, the internal link, and also the subheading. So let me show you how to fix this issue one at a time. So let's look at how to fix the image issue. Now, for us to fix the image issue, we need to have images down. That means we need to have some images down that we are going to be using. Now, please let me tell you something so that you understand. People also do search for images on Google. So let me show you what I'm trying to say. Let's say I search for short let apartments, right? And if I go to this place, you see images. Once I click on images, you see I will be seeing all these things you're seeing. All these things you're seeing, why am I seeing them here? Is because this image are inside a website and they are connected to that name. So it means this short let apartment you're seeing here, this one you're seeing here, is coming from a website, and that website has that title of short let in it. So that's why this image is showing there. So if you want your image, this is an optimization for image search. So it means you're optimizing not just only your write up, Now, because in SEO, there's what they call the on-page SEO. Now, the on-page SEO involve you optimizing your article for search. Then, apart from that, you can also optimize your image because the image is going to be within the website. So, the way of optimizing the image is by giving the image a good title. So, it means I'm going to be optimizing my image title, not just the image alone. So, it means any image I'm going to be using in my website will have a title that is related to what the title of the blog post is. Then there's what they call alternative text. Now, for image, and I will be showing you how to use the alternative text for the image optimization. So let's look at that now. So let's say I have an image. So for me to get the image, it is either I snap a picture of the hotel, or I can just go to an AI that will generate for me these pictures. So I'll be using an AI to just generate the picture so that you guys can get what I want to show you guys. So just go to Leonardo AI. So once you go to Leonardo AI, you type your prompt in it. So I just say generate for me a good home interior for a hotel. Then I just click on generate. And mind you, the size I'm going to use is I'm supposed to use a size 16 by 9, but I didn't do that. So I was able to now change the size, and so I was able to generate the image. And so since I was able to generate the image, these are the various sizes of the image. So we can just decide to choose one of them. And after choosing it, so let's just show you that. Click on it. Let's say I love this one. So I'll just click on this place you see download image. Now take note, as I download this image, it has a name. You are seeing the name, Leonardo D. So I have to change the name of that image by clicking on this place you see show folder. Then I'll select the name of the image. So I'll select it, then I'll click on rename. Click on rename at the top. Then you remember the name I was trying to tell you, Shortlet Apartment in Abuja. So that's the name I have to change it to. So once I click on rename, so I'll say Shortlet Apartment in Abuja. So I'll save it with that name. Now, once I save it with that name, I'll go to my WordPress website where I'm constructing and writing the blog post. So once I go into it, so we come over to the blog post. Now, what we want to do is we'll come to this place you see settings at the top. So once you click on settings, you click on post. Then another post, go to the place you see set featured image, click on it. Click on library, media library. Then come to this place you see upload. Go to select files. Then the file we just downloaded and we modified the name. Remember, we just downloaded the file now and we changed the name to Shortlet Apartments in Abuja. Then you open it. And once you open this file, on your right hand side, there's a place where you see alt text. The full meaning of that is called alternative text. Now, this alternative text is a place where you can now use in describing the image. Now, this also helps the search engine to know what the image is about, apart from the title or aside from the title. So I'll just put that here. I'll just put some little write up there like that, like this. So let's just say, let me just say I have this there. Then I'll click on set featured image. Now, once you click on set featured image, this image will now become the featured image of your article. Then you have to go back again into this your SEO, Yoast SEO. Once you go into Yoast SEO, click back again on this. Then if you notice, we still have about 3 problems to solve. One of them is outbound link, the second is internal link, and the next is the key phrase in the subtitle H2 or H3. Now, what we need to do is we need to come over here. Now, if you notice, they say, what are shortlet apartments, right? Now, we are also looking at, see, why choose shortlet apartments in Abuja? Now, this has our focus key phrase, but what they are saying is our focus key phrase is not much in the blog post, in the subheading of the blog post. Now, what you can do if you want this to be very outstanding, what you need to do is you need to come over here. um let's just scroll down a bit. You can say frequently asked question, FAQs on. Then you can now say shortlets in Abuja. Then you just delete that. So you can now change this, select it, click on this place you see P, which is paragraph, click on heading. So once you click on heading, you can change it to heading 3 so that it would not be too big. Now, as I change it to heading 3, what do you notice? If you notice that on your right hand side, that H2 has disappeared. Now, the remaining two things we have as problem is the outbound link and the internal link. Now, let me give you a little clue about how to create the internal link, and I will be showing you this tool you can use for creating internal link. Now, one of the tools you can use for creating internal link is called Link Whisperer on WordPress. So it's a plugin. So you just have to go to your WordPress plugin area. So let's go to the back end of our website. Then you go to the plugin area of your website, plugins, then click on add new plugin. So once you click on add new plugin, you now look for this plugin called, I already have it installed, but I'll just show you. So just search for Link Whisper. So it's active. I'm just only trying to show you. You just need to activate and use it. Then you go back here. Now this Link Whisper is going to help you in linking articles together. So what you need to do for you to use the link whisper is just to save this article. Don't click on publish yet, just click on save as draft. So once you click on save as draft, you now, after saving it as draft, you just reload the page so that you can now make use of the link whisper. Once the page is reloaded, then you scroll down. So once you scroll down, now you go over the SEO. Once you pass the Yoast SEO, just scroll down. You see this place, you see link whisperer suggest link. So this is where you can now start using this to add the link. But for now, we don't have any link that is related to this. So what I would advise you to do, on the other hand, if you remember when we were generating this blog post with ChatGPT, I did told you that we need to add some of this stuff to it, like why choose shortlet apartment in Abuja. So you can now go back to ChatGPT with this title and tell it to generate for you a concrete blog post from just why choose shortlet in Abuja. So once you are able to generate this, now this can now be linked. Maybe like there are several reasons why you choose shortlet apartment or in Abuja, something like that. You can now select this why choose shortlet, this one, the reasons, and now connect it back to this blog post. So you are now creating a link. And this kind of way is going to show Google that you have authority. That means you know things about shortlet. So you create more similar blog posts, because just with only one blog post, you can't just rank with only one thing. Just imagine I asked you about recipe for making cake, and you know there are different kind of cakes. Now you just start telling me I need flour and all those. These are the basic ones. What if I want to make coconut cake? What if I want to make banana cake? What if I want to make other kind of cake, strawberry cake? And you see, the recipe you are giving me is generic, so it has to, for me to believe that you are uh having authority about that thing, you know that thing very well, you have experience and you are an expert in that area. You cannot tell me what kind of cake do you want to create. So this subdivision using same shortlet in Abuja, you are trying to tell Google that you have idea about this topic you are creating. So this is like you clustering keywords related to each other and creating more article about them and linking them together. So therefore, you are now telling Google that you have authority. This is a way of establishing authority. The professor in our university, the reason why they give them professor is that they have vast knowledge about that field. Hope you guys understand this, right? Sorry, the video is a bit longer. Um, don't forget also to like, share, and subscribe. I believe you are getting value for this video. So let's continue. So I'll just go over ChatGPT and generate the blog post so that I can do the linking together and just show you one or two things. Then we'll call the video a day. Thank you very much for sticking around. So let's just go over to ChatGPT for just to show you how to do the internet linking and other things. So this is it. This is the one I want to generate now. So I said create a well detailed blog post on why choose shortlet apartment in Abuja using Google EEAT standard and following the SEO best practices in order to meet user search intent. So I'll just click on this
And you know what? The AI will continue generating for me those articles, right? So if you notice, it is giving us the blog post, right? So once we are able to generate all this, we just copy, paste, then do the linking. I'll just show you the linking for this. You can now continuously do for the other ones, like the other subtopics that we have inside the main article, like um for this other subtopic, if you notice this and that subtopic, where is the cheapest place to live in? So you can now do a concrete blog post on this. You can also do a concrete blog post for where is the best area to live in Abuja, what is the most expensive area in Abuja. So you can now do them. Once you do them, you can now link each of them together. So once you link each of them together, you're good to go. You're done with the internal linking. Then the external linking can now be you linking it to maybe one of the source. Maybe you can link it to maybe a government area in Lagos. Maybe there's a river you talk about and it's inside your blog article. You can now link it to that area and the rest. And also, if you are into like product review, you also have to add your affiliate link, your product affiliate link within the blog post. So let's say, for instance, this place I say Maitama, and maybe I'm having a house in Maitama, so I can now put this Maitama, select it, and also put a link here. So that once somebody read this Maitama, for instance, and the person click on it, it will take the person to the area in Maitama. So this is how you need to do and construct the blog post. Once you do that, the next thing you need to do is to publish. So let's say I've done my linking and everything. So what I will do is I'll just click on publish. Now, once you publish this blog post, there is something I want you to also do, which is the final thing. And this is where we'll call it a day. And then the other videos I'll be creating is I'll be showing you the result, because I told you this will be a case study. So once we have done this, I'll be showing you the result, because it's not just for us to talk here. We want to do and also show result. So what I want to do is once I've published this, remember I told you about connecting it to Google Search Console, right? Or Bing Webmaster Tool. Now, once you've done that, you want to make sure that this blog post is indexed. And how do you know, or how do you do that? You just have to copy this link. So you copy this link, this URL. Once you copy the URL, you now have to go to your Google Search Console. And once you've gone there, you now paste this URL to inspect if the URL is indexable. So let me show you that sharply. So once you enter here, at the top, there's a place where you see inspect. Once you go to your Google Search Console, if you notice this is Google Search Console, you paste the URL you just copied, you paste the URL, then you click on enter. So once you click on enter, you know you just write this blog post no more than a minute ago. So if you notice I said it's not on Google, don't be scared. Don't be scared. So what you need to do, you just come to this place, you see live, test live URL, click on it. Now once you click on test live URL, what will happen is Google will tell you if that URL is indexable, means if it can be indexed. And what is the meaning of index? Index is the area where Google takes some piece of written content or video content or content from a website and save it on their database. So the process of Google saving images or write up or content on a website on a database is known as indexing. So what Google does is they send their crawler, that's what they call crawler. So that crawler goes into your website once you connect your website to Google Search Console. So that crawler goes to your website and scan the information of your website. So once it scans the information of your website, it will now take it, that information it has taken from your website, that content it has taken from your website, it will now save it in Google's database. And the process of it saving it in Google's database is known as indexing. Hope you guys understand that, right? So once you've done that, you just click on this place you see. So this is indexable and everything. So just click on request indexing. So this is you requesting an index, telling Google, I want, as an owner of the website, I want my website to be indexed. So you have to do that. And once you do that, you request index, you see it's submitting the request. So once it submits the request, you will just see it. So you will just have to come back later and try to go with it, but you don't have to do the live testing. So I'll wait for some minutes, like 15 minutes, then I'll come back and I will show you if the website has been indexed. Hope you guys understand, right? So let's come back. Okay, I'm back. So what you need to do again, just put your mouse here again at this place, paste the link again. just to check. Then once you click on enter, so you are trying to retrieve. So once it is indexed, you will just see it. It will come. URL is on Google, just like you're seeing here. If you notice, the live text is still there. I'm not clicking on it again. So this website has been indexed and it's now on Google. It means it is now searchable. It is now on Google. So if you have any question from the beginning of the tutorial, this part, please ask me using the comment section, and also tell me what you feel. Do you feel I should create the video in series? Maybe the next one I should be creating should be a series, like a breakdown, maybe, so that it will not be too long. Just tell me your suggestion, and also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Share this video with your friends. um I want us to have this community together. So share with your friends. Talk to me. Ask me your question personally. I'm ready and available to answer you always. So thank you for watching to this point. Stay blessed and have a nice day. Peace out.